Yeah, I do too. But we're kicking it off with a more traditional stage here, going PS2. All right, getting into it a little bit. Atreus and Lucky just kind of going crazy with these nears. Oh, and the early down air, taking Regulating Mofo's stock right away. Wow, what a great way to open up a set if you're Lucky and Atreus.
10 seconds in, and there's already a stock down for yellow team. I mean, Lucky and Atreus really just showing their power going straight into the set here.
All right, now Regulating Mofo and Brian are stuck here at ledge. Ooh, nice back air.
Tries to keep it going, but Atreus is there with back air.
Yep.
Okay, and now
Ooh, yeah.
yellow team already off to a kind of poor start. I mean, Atreus and Lucky just really putting on the pressure continually here. And even if they're hitting each other back and forth on the occasion, they're still just taking the lead in percent.
Very true, and Lucky waiting out that grab from Regulating Mofo right there. Right now, two of them on the offense here, getting split up a little bit. Gonna just try and get back to stage, and Pete Weber is really struggling out here. That down air is gonna take it. What a great weight on that air dodge too.
Yeah, Lucky showing his presence just in the corner. An absolute threat to Snake there.
Whew.
Just going to keep the damage going, even if it means hitting Atreus.
Yeah.
There goes Atreus' first stock.
Beautiful double back air from Regulating Mofo.
A good way to catch up, getting both stocks. Lucky's just going to fire right back.
No fear coming from him right there.
And they're just going to keep yellow team off stage. That is going to be Pete Weber's stock.
Wow, what a quick turn of events here. It's just everything is not really coming up yellow team.
Yeah,
Lucky and Atreus just very proficient in the doubles game.
Hold on, a minute and a half in nonetheless.
Oh,
okay.
Beautiful footstool. Still going to make it back.
It's Piranha Plant. We are just flying straight back to ledge.
I got to say, though, I kind of love this color combination that Atreus is sporting for the Palutena. Now they're matching colors.
Yes. Oh, people have been matching colors all day. We had Mistral was playing Wolf, had the pink and purple wolf skin, and then Stitch was playing purple Yoshi. It was great. I loved it.
I love that indeed.
Everybody's got their little combos today.
Got the 1-2 jab sending Mofo off stage here. That down air is going to be it. Yeah, there's really nothing that he could have done there, even if he grabbed ledge. If, just getting the down air would have hit the re-grab anyways.
So good.
Yeah,
and such a strong start. Yeah, that's 3 down airs to start game 1.
It was definitely a tough game 1. But I feel like it's pretty easy to bounce back from something like that in something like doubles. Singles might be a different story, but when you got your teammate there, it's always kind of nice.
I agree.
To cheer you on.
A change of stage here as well. I think this is typically a pretty good pick for Mega Man and Snake. Just give yourself a little more distance here, a little extra room to work around these characters, even if it is slightly smaller than PS2.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, a character like Palutena, she's going to be scrapping and grabbing a lot. Piranha Plant, a little less so, but still going to be going in for like a lot of grabs and jabs and things like that to kind of disrupt. So I think the big stage will give Regulating Mofo and Pete Weber a nice opportunity to set up some more kind of like trap situations between the two of them. But right now, I mean, Loaf and Atreus are kind of just, and Atreus are just kind of going crazy, handling both of them at different sides of the stage.
Really just laying on everything they possibly can against these two characters. Atreus just throwing out move after movement, and it's going to work. Lucky meeting the same.
Oh, what a down air.
Yeah, thank you, hard knuckle.
Yeah.
What a good way to catch Lucky there. That is going to be 2 stocks off of red team.
Indeed.
And this just seems to be the continual situation here in every single Dubs set that we've seen.
Yeah.
Game 1 is some sort of runaway with the game by one team, and then game 2 is just straight back at it by the other.
Yeah, exactly. Definitely a different story from that first game right now. But Lucky and Atreus doing their best right now to just kind of disrupt Pete Weber. Oh, wow, that dash attack sending both of them out there, and Atreus getting the back air on Regulating Mofo. Tough spot to be, and I think I saw in that game 1-2, Mofo was really struggling to capitalize off these situations where they were both sent off stage by the same move.
I definitely agree there. Now, Atreus and Lucky are just working their way straight back into this game. They still have yet to take Pete Weber's stock, but putting one down on Rafa is a good way to keep momentum going and bring back this game. There goes another Patui to get the stock there.
Yeah, and look at Rafa just planking. I'm not dealing with any of the stuff that you guys are doing on stage right now.
Yeah, great way to handle this situation.
Oh, goodness. That's going to be an early stock off of Pete Weber here. Going to answer right back with a nicely positioned up tilt. but still, it's looking a little bit scary. Dead even right now. Oh my God, and even more so. Wow, we're just down to last stock at 0% for everyone, basically.
One stock all. Let's see what's going on. Damage is being laid down by both teams here. Palutena getting a good string. HDK doing the same as well. Here comes Rafa with a little bit of a combo here. Percentage just being racked up across the board.
Yeah, scary positions all around. All right, and Rafa and Brian definitely going to be looking to set up something while the two of them are split up. A little bit of a sandwich going on right now. Just kind of weaving their way out of it. All right, looking for the edge guard, the downer. Good recovery by Lucky.
Yep, this is a last stock situation for all players. So, of course, they're trying to play it just a little more relaxed, take their time, and find what's going to win them the game.
All right,
here we go.
Down throw. Ooh.
Wow, what a good catch by Atreus there. Kind of keeping on top of a disadvantaged situation.
Oh my goodness, and that C4 is going to blow up and take Atreus' last stock. This is looking really dead even this whole time.
Yeah. Wow, nice catch by Nikita.
Beautiful.
All right, here we go, game three. We've had no lack of game threes here today.
I'm not surprised. This doubles bracket is so stacked. Not even just with talent coming from the top seeds of singles, but people who have just been playing dubs for years and years and years now.
Yeah, the combinations of teams, you've got classics, and you even have a few new things going on. We've got Brogan and Ploopy coming in today, but they are trying out me, Brawler, and Game & Watch like absolute criminals.
Yeah, I mean, they won doubles at Sweet Spot too, so I mean, hey, if they got chances like that, might as well just re-team,
And I believe over this team as well, the one that we're watching, Lucky and Atreus.
Oh, wow.
Or at least, I believe they did that at Heartland Showdown.
Heartland, yeah, okay, yeah, at Sweet Spot, yeah.
So, going game three, here's where things are going to get tense. We've already seen kind of the big leads early game by both teams. So is this game going to be close, or are we going to see a similar situation where one team really pulls ahead?
Yeah, and I think the difference between those two games, obviously red team got a really early stock on game one, and then yellow team answered back with a double early kill in game two. I think right now the difference is how collected that Atreus and Lucky are able to stay under pressure like that. Like, you know what, okay, I lost my stock, on to the next one, you know what I mean? Just got to let it wash over you,
Because you've got two very strong players here between Lucky and Atreus, but that's where Rafa and Pete Weber can come in. They may not have, the results over both of these players, but that's the team composition that they have. They are both very experienced with each other.
Yeah, very well spoken. All right, Atreus losing that first stock here. Kind of getting to some high percents for everyone else right now. Who's going to take this next stock? Looking really scary. The Rafa classic back throw by Rafa.
Nice.
Beautiful up tilt to secure that stock.
Yeah.
Oh, and Lucky looking for the early kill off the up air from the Angel platform. Scary stuff. Ooh.
Not going to kill Palutena back here, just barely not enough. And once again, that's just speaking more on good support by yellow team here.
Oh my goodness.
What a catch with the...
What a DI mix-up you have to account for.
Here we go. Two stocks all around, but red team is the one with percent, yellow both at 0, and it seems they want to keep it that way.
Oh my God.
Down to one stock. That's the second time down throw has been able to secure a stock with Rafa coming in for the up tilt.
I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Exactly. And just speaking again to the knowledge between those players, we saw Rafa run all the way across stage just to get that confirmed because he saw HDK get the grab.
Yeah, one thing I've noticed with Brian and Pete Weber and Regulating Mofo is that they're very communicative dubs partners. Even when I'm just playing randoms with them, I'll hear Rafa just saying like, to you, to me.
That's what makes dubs at the end of the day. Now, this isn't to say that red team isn't putting on quite a bit of percent here. They're doing a good job of keeping yellow in the corner right now. Landing the back air, going to keep that momentum going.
Yeah, very scary spot to be, but Pete Weber able to weave his way back to center stage. Ooh, here comes the down throw. Beautiful up tilt. Not going to kill just yet. Ooh.
Yeah, still a good catch nonetheless, just for percent. They really want to keep putting more onto the Palutena as they finally get Lucky down to the last stock.
Yes, very scary stuff right now, but Pete Weber and Regulating Mofo looking pretty good right now. If they can hold on to these stocks, I think it'll be maybe the set in their favor, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Red team hasn't given up just yet, but scary spot to be. Atreus at 112 on that last stock, and Lucky is getting edge guarded right now.
Still going to stay alive, able to maybe reverse the situation as well. But
Here we
HTK
go
gets
again.
the stock, so now we're in a terrible situation for Lucky here. 84% has to work through both Mega Man and Snake to have some sort of chance.
Yeah.
Nice little catch with up air. Not going to get too much, but a nice little hit nonetheless.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
What was that?
C4.
That was
That
C4.
was it, yeah. I don't know if it was on him or if it was just on the ground, but that was crazy.
What a good cleanup there. And
cleanup, good
that's game
cleanup.
3.
Yeah.
Wow, I believe beating first seed of the doubles tournament, that's a very good upset. And so that means that Regulating Mofo and Pete Weber are going to be moving on to winners finals